So have you ever heard the phrase more is better? I want to talk about something that might be a controversial topic where a lot of people disagree with it, may not agree with what I'm about to say, but I think that sometimes more can actually be better in the context of so many things. I'm going to give two examples, but let's talk about music. In the context of music, I think that releasing more music, for example, can be better than releasing less music. I think that because every time you release a new song, for example, it's another at-bat up at the plate. It's another opportunity to hit a home run. So what that means is you have another opportunity to figure out, one, what your audience likes, two, figure out what you're good at, three, figure out what kind of music you enjoy making, four, try new things. For example, like one of the reasons I make so many different songs and so many different genres is I'm just trying new things, trying to see like, oh, this is a cool idea. I've never used a cello before. Let's use a cello. Oh, I've never, recorded live strings, or oh, let's try using synthesized strings, or oh, let's try a vocoder or harmonies, or all these different examples. If you work on one song, you'd only get to what's available in that one song, the editing style of that one song, the instruments of that one song. Where if you work on many songs, you have the opportunity to work with many different singers, many different genres, many different styles of music, many different instruments within those songs. I think it makes you a better musician. Two, like I said, it's also another at bat with your supporters and the people that listen to your music. Some person might like the song A, another person might like song B, another person might like song C, and like had you only released A, you'd be missing out on two people that like the other songs that you release, because not everybody's going to like everything you release, which is totally fine. But the more you release, the more opportunity you have for people to like what you release. In addition to that, for example, it creates again opportunity for you to learn from mistakes and have mistakes without them being the end of the world. Again, let's talk about songs. If you release one song a year and that song flops, well, that kind of sucks. Whereas opposed to if you release 10 songs in the year and 2 or even 5 or 6 flop, but 4 do really well, that's a lot better. You have a more opportunity for things to do well. The reason I was thinking about this in context, and what actually made me think about this with music, is I do try to live this format out in my music and how I release music and how I write music and stuff, and also in how I release content and think about content, because the more videos I put out, the more opportunity it is for people to find my channel, watch something that they like. If they want to go on a binge, there's more opportunity to binge rather than just being one video. For example, some of my favorite creators, I really enjoy their videos, but after I finish watching their 6-minute video, that's all I have for a month from them. Well, what if they released 10 videos? I'd be able to watch this like echo chamber of their videos within it. The reason I was thinking about this, for example, is actually totally unrelated, but it sparked the idea of a video, is the garden. I love gardening, and I intentionally overplant certain things, meaning like planting more than I possibly may even need, because I know that some things will fail. For example, I planted, say, 15 broccoli plants. Well, 5 of them are gone already. One, I think, just died, or 2 died. My dog stepped on another 2, so those broke. So, like, had I only planted 5, which is probably like a fine amount, though, I'd be gone. But I plant extra with the expectation that it's actually not all gonna work. It's almost like hedging your bets, if that makes sense. And why don't we do that with music? Why do we only release one song? Like, oh my gosh, it's like, why not release an acoustic version? Because what if people like acoustic? Why not release an instrumental or an acapella? Like, we just put all our eggs in one basket. And I just think it's a really interesting idea that sometimes more may potentially be better. I'd love to hear comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you agree, disagree, and why.